Hey there. It's so good to see you. You know, I was just thinking about you. Seriously. I was thinking that we really need to sit down together, maybe with some coffee or tea, just to talk about life, faith, and all the stuff that really matters. I'm really glad that you stopped by. As you know, this is a judgment-free zone. Just you and me sharing a little bit of encouragement with one another. Of course, you know, God is bound to show up. Like the Bible says, for where 2 or 3 are gathered in my name, I am there among them. So make yourself comfortable and let's chat. I was flipping through my Bible this morning and I landed on the 107th Psalm, verse 1, and it says, "Oh, give thanks to the Lord, for he is good, for his steadfast love endures forever." And I started thinking about how no matter what happens, his love never fades, it never fails, and it never ends. And that really just punched me in the gut, the realization that regardless of what life brings, God's love never changes. It endures forever. You know, if you take a moment to look around and examine your life right now, everything you see, everything you feel, it's all temporary. The job that you work so hard for could end tomorrow. That person who promised that they would always be there might eventually walk away. Your health, your youth, even your circumstances could change. We chase feelings of love, but even feelings fade. We build our identity on achievements, but success is fleeting. We put our hope in people, but even the best of the best will eventually disappoint or leave. We live paycheck to paycheck, relationship to relationship, trying to find something, anything that will last. And if we're honest, it's exhausting. Deep down, we know the truth. Everything in this world has an expiration date. Everything except God's love. His love breaks that pattern. It's a love that doesn't depend on your performance, your perfection, or your circumstances. The Bible says that God's love endures forever. Not just for a season, not just while you're good, not just when life makes sense. Forever. The thing you did that you can't even forgive yourself for, his love was there before, during, and after it, unchanged. When you lost someone you loved, when you felt completely alone in the dark, when you questioned everything, his love didn't waver, not even for a moment. When you were a child and didn't know his name, throughout your teenage rebellion, through your 20s when you were finding yourself, through your 30s, 40s, 50s, and beyond, the same love, the same God holding you up. This isn't new. This love held your great-grandparents, and it's still holding you right now. And it will hold on to your children and their children and generations to come because it spans time itself. His love didn't fluctuate with the stock market. It doesn't depend on whether you prayed today or not. It doesn't grow stronger when you're good or weaker when you fall. It simply is. Constant, unshakable, and eternal. While everything else in your life is shifting, this one truth remains. You are loved by a God whose love will outlast the universe itself. Maybe right now you're in a season of doubt. You're not sure what you believe anymore. Maybe you're angry, frustrated, confused, or you just feel numb. I want you to know, God's love doesn't require your certainty. It doesn't evaporate when you have questions. Some of the most faithful people in the Bible question him. Abraham, Job, David, even Jesus cried out, "Why have you forsaken me?" Doubt doesn't disqualify you. Your questions don't push God's love away. In fact, sometimes our doubts are what lead us into a deeper, more honest relationship with Him. Because His love is big enough to handle your questions. It's secure enough to weather your storms. That's the kind of love that endures forever. So here's the question. What do we do with this truth? The psalmist says, "Oh, give thanks to the Lord, for He is good, for His steadfast love endures forever." Notice the order. We don't give thanks because our lives are perfect. We give thanks because He is good. His love doesn't depend on our circumstances being good. It endures regardless. So here's an invitation to shift your perspective. How about you start looking for evidence of His enduring love in your daily life? Not just in the big miracles, but in the small, consistent ways He shows up. The breath in your lungs this morning, that's His love. The friend who texts just at the right moment, His love. The strength to get you through one more day, His love. The fact that you're still here, still fighting, still hoping, that's His enduring love holding you. So here's your challenge. This week, start a list. Every day, write down one way you saw evidence of God's enduring love. It might be obvious or it might just be subtle, but train your eyes to see it. Because here's what I've learned. The more you look for His enduring love, the more you'll find it. It's been there all along. Constant, consistent, faithful, and unshakable. If you're in a season where you can't see it, where everything feels dark and you're not sure His love is there, hold on to this truth. Your feelings don't change reality. The sun doesn't stop existing just because clouds block your view. God's love doesn't stop enduring just because you can't feel it right now. So whatever you're facing today, whatever failure, whatever pain, whatever uncertainty, I want you to hear this. His love will outlast it. Well, that's all I have for you today. I hope you found it helpful and that you'll remember that God's love endures forever. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.